Hi, I'm Brant at Crocker Farm, and I want to talk about this really remarkable Southwestern Pennsylvania Stoneware bank that we received for our March 2nd auction. Um, Even without any writing on the bank, this would be positively attributable to the Swank Pottery in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. But we can go further than that. This actually has some things inscribed on it that I'm going to talk about. Just to address the whole Swank thing, on this leaf here, it actually says Johnstown Pottery. It's hard to read because the cobalt slip is filled in the incising, but it actually says, yeah, Johnstown Pottery, which is pretty remarkable. But around the top here we have Rev L.M. Boyer, and under that the number 110, which, just to get that out of the way, we're not sure what that refers to, but I think it might be something church related. On the finial, it says 1877. You almost certainly will not be able to see that in the video. And on the side, it also says L.M. Boyer again. I think it says Rev in front of that one as well, but that's the same situation as the Johnstown Pottery inscription. It's kind of hard to read. Reverend L.M. Boyer, we actually know a lot about. His name was Levi Mitchell Boyer. He was born in 1842 in Ashland Township, Clarion County, Pennsylvania, out in western PA. When he was 18, the Civil War broke out and he joined the 78th Pennsylvania Infantry, and he did a lot of fighting in the American South. He was eventually wounded in the Battle of New Hope Church, Georgia in 1864, and he ended up receiving his discharge from the Union Army in that year. He came back to western PA. He became a minister. In 1870, he was living kind of near Punxsutawney, and then by 1880, he was living in Somerset, Pennsylvania with his wife and children. But between that time, around the mid-1870s, when this bank was made, he was serving as the pastor or reverend of the First Evangelical Church of Johnstown. So that's pretty remarkable. I would say he was most certainly serving in that capacity when this bank was made. And I don't know if any of the Swanks attended that church, but it seems to me that at least someone working at the pottery probably did, and made this bank as a gift for him and gave it to him. And this has survived in remarkably intact condition. Reverend Ellen Boyer would end up moving out to Ohio, and he died in the early 1900s. He lived to a pretty old age, I think into his 80s. But yeah, this is a very remarkable piece of Southwestern Pennsylvania stoneware with a lot of documentation we can attach to it, made at one of the more popular potteries from that area. So this just has a lot going for it. And again, it's going to be sold on March 2nd, 2013.